Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today, I am Dr. Ondantri, Assistant Lecturer, Department of Chemistry, University of Yangon, Myanmar. Today, the title of my presentation is Control Release Fertilizer Coated by Polyvinyl Alcohol, branded as Friends. This is my extract. Polymer membrane to control release fertilizer can be reduced fertilizer losses and minimize environmental pollution. A series of STPV branded frame has been prepared by using barrier ratio of stress and polyvinyl alcohol. The prepared frame has been characterized by degree of swelling, water retention property for a given branded composition. The degree of swelling mostly increase with longer immersion time. The phosphorus release behavior of previous hydrogen in water were investigated. Soil degradation tests were performed to measure the amount of weight loss. It was found that the degradation rate increased with PVA long term. Is STPV branded be widely used as agricultural fertilizer instead of chemical fertilizer. The environmental pollution can also be reduced. Finally, the effect of STPV blended frame on the plant growth were also studied. The prepared hydrogen blended frame has somehow an effect and some economical character or leading finger plan for cultivation. Let me continue the outline of today my seminar, and then the aim of my reservoir is to study on control release fertilizer and consider by stack polyvinyl alcohol coating. The objective are as follows. And then there was a problem that economic industry in the hood loss of fertilizer add to the soil. The soil or the reservoir is controlled because control release is the method that ready or deliver a compound in a response of time. Let's continue introduction. Fertilizer. Fertilizer is one of the most important products of the agrochemical industry. It plays an important role in food security. Fertilizer is added to soil to release nutrients necessary for plant growth. And control release fertilizer is physically prepared from granulated or the soluble fertilizer combined coating done with material, reduce their distribution rate. Control release fertilizer is demonstrated many abundant over the conventional diet, decrease the rate or removal of the fertilizer from the soil by rain or irrigation water, sustain supply of mineral for a prolonged time, increase efficiency of the fertilizer, minimizing potential negative effect associated with overdosage and reduce toxicity. Let's make the overview consumer or do the research program and then the experiment research and discussion. And firstly, the prepare step polyvinyl alcohol branded solution that calculated amount of step BB and later question was missed barriers ratio, and the mixture was slowly added to distribute water around the mixture and the continuous study. And then 2% formaldehyde was attached to the mixture and step was maintained for 3 hours to complete the night step. After rising the mixture to 95 degrees Celsius, the mixture will remove heat, the foam was skin or os. The prepared STPV solution and fertilizer solution was made appropriate provision, and the constant steering to obtain a C or CR hydrogen frame. After homogenizing machine, the gel were found within 30 minutes after drying the solution around the mixture. The frame were around to dry in the hot air oven 60 degrees Celsius for 8 hours, and drying step PVA frame were removed from the molds. Now, the examination of degree also in the CI hydrogen flame was MR in distilled water in various and then was with tissue paper and wait for calculated the following equation. Did the ratio degree of swelling of CI hydrogen as in they were the higher degree of swelling or 539.9 or 539.98% for STPV1, 542.3% for STPV2, 572.12% for STPV3, 597.01% for STPV4, 0.40% for STPV 5S60 minutes respectively. The water absorb all the hydrogen increase PVA content. The figure show degree of swelling of CIS hydrogen. As in figure show that the higher PVA content in the CIS hydrogen, the higher water absorb increase. It can be seen that all the hydrogen read in 16 minutes with a maximum amount of swelling within 1.5 hours. The swelling ratio of STPVA 5 system were found to be more than other systems. And let me continue the determination of water retention. They procedure with the following diagram. Did the ratio water reduction of soil containing CRS hydrogen. Did the ratio that on the 40 day the water content of the soil sample beauty waste with 2% for SGPB1, 6% 6% for STB2, 11% for STB3, 40% for STB4, and 16% for STPPA5 respectively. Therefore, the STPPA 5 cell hydrogen affect the higher water reduction, and STPPA 1 cell hydrogen affect the lower water reduction. Difficult show water retention or the swine containing hydrogen as in figure. The water retention, the decreasing the water retention percent was continuing as the 40 day west of observed. It can 40 day west observed. It can be concluded the water retention of the swine increase with increasing PPA contents. I'm going to about the determination of phosphorus ready by UV best spectrophotometer, 5 millimeter of fertilizer sample solution, where at the 5 millimeter molido bandage region, and then may spray 25 milliliter of the water, and then stand for 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, was measured 420 nanometer by UV spectrophotometer. And they show really behavior of phosphorus in water or CRS hydrogen frame. It was found that all of the CRS hydrogen initiate increase value. The percent cumulative value of phosphorus STPBA1, STPB2, STPB3, STPB4, STPB5 hydrogen hydrogen show 55, 64, 67, 69, and 72 percent as this for the respective WBA hydrogen is appear to show the higher value amount of phosphorus due to a high hydrophobicity. Phosphorus in the form of diammonium phosphate in the cell hydrogen rally after the hydrogen absorb water leading hydrolysis process taking place. Let me continue. The figure show really very of phosphorus in water or hydrogen or the hydrogen. The figure, as in figure, the percent phosphorus already were increase in 11 day after 11 day around 11 day the phosphorus already percent were slow down 40 days was observed. Let me continue. The determination of sign declaration and procedure was the following diagram and calculated the following equation. They show weight loss percent of hydrogen after sign degree. It was found that sample degrade rapidly, sample degrades rapidly at the initial state and slowly degrade after 10 days, after 40 days. If the sample decrease in sample decrease inside, it can be subject test. You can say that the weight loss experienced by the fertilizer can be solely due to constant employment of fertilizer and macro activity which break down the fertilizer. So the degradation rate were observed very rapidly in the first 5 days, decrease with the time with the whole weight of sample decrease. Difficult for the weight loss of hydrogen from sample after swine degradation for 40 days. The weight of degradation was gradually increase with for 1 day to 40 days. I'm going to about the application as cultivation or lead finger plants. That time was 10 day, 20 day, and 30 day control STBBA1, STBBA2, STBBA2, STBBA. STBBA3, STBBA4, STBBA5. The growing plants lead finger using hydrogen will record 5 photograph in figure 6, figure 5. They show economic category finger as in table in all cultivation or the economic characteristic of the lead finger plants. Hydrogen show longer plant height, increased number of plants, increased number of branches. One compared with control according to the data STBBA 4 and STBBA 5 are the more affected than the other flame. Also, CI hydrogen flame has the greater cumulative effect than the control. It can be concluded that CI hydrogen flame has the greater cumulative effect and reduce the employment pollution. May I conclude that that study provides a scientific understanding on the potential of the step as biological level binder in the phosphorus fertilizer overall. The degree of swelling, water reduction, and weight loss percent of produce phosphorus fertilizer fertilizer-based step were found directly proportional to the increasing PVA content due to the increased hydrophilic property. STPVA 5 hydrogen it have been the highest the percent cumulative rally phosphorus in soil and prepare hydrogen. The degradation rate of fertilizer based on weight loss percent in 40 days are studied. It was found that biodegradable has taken place to almost 76% in STPV5. The finger plant were calibrated using CI hydrogen together with control very economic data so measure relevant that CI hydrogen show significant change when compared with control and control. Finally, so CI hydrogen flame has the greater cumulative effect than the control. Finally, it can be concluded that the step BBA blender has the potential to improve fertilizer degradation rate in order to obtain slow relative properties to begin a nutrient to save fertilizer consumption and to reduce environmental pollution and safety application of agriculture, but this may require further investigation. These are some references of today's presentation. Thank you for your attention.